Okay, finally got here on the beach at Onitangi, and it's a beautiful day and it's not too hot and it's not too cold. The surf is blowing in, I was going to say the pheromones, but maybe the negative ions blowing around in the air, and it's very, very peaceful. All the people are just walking on the beach enjoying themselves, and I'm feeling pretty at peace and relaxed, and I'm really just sort of feeling the serenity. Oh, the serenity. Oh. This is a message to you. I need you to watch me, look at me and love me. And treat me with respect and dignity. I deserve that, don't I? Don't I? We've got to fight to keep our communities free. And that's the fight that you die for. Similar to what in World War II, every young man wanted to join in World War I, World War II, every young man wanted to go and fight for freedom. And the wars we have these days aren't fighting for freedom, they're individual countries fighting for equality, I guess. But going to Iraq to fight a war just because you want to get good with the Arabs, with the oil, is not really a reason for me to die for. But if I was in my granddad's day, and I would go to World War II and I would die for my country, and I'd die for my freedom and die for my rallies so they could live a free life and not live under Nazism, which of course was evil. So, there's a lot of people that will be willing to give up that, but I don't think it's worth giving up for the big blood for oil stuff, I don't think oil's worth it. I think I'd rather just ride a horse if the cars stop going. Take you a little bit longer to get there, mate. Yeah, I'll be at work tomorrow, mate. Or when you're going to get in, mate, or probably at the end of the day, because the horse has to, stop halfway for a feed. So there's little feeding troughs all over the motorways, where the motorways used to be. There's little feeding troughs with the horses. The horse would get into it. Maybe a little feeding trough for the man as well. They get back on the horse. Sure, what time is it now? It's 3 o'clock. Oh shit! I just arrived at work, mate. Now I've got to knock off. Okay, get back. Stop at the horse trough again. Dinner, man. But let's talk about politics a bit. It's a bit boring politics, but our Labour government, which used to be the government of the working man, has now gone this other way, and it's doing the gay marriage thing, which didn't really have to concern all of New Zealand. They should have just gone in and done it, but there was all this big mass debate about it. Oh, sorry, a large debate about it. I've got no problem with the civil unions. Gay boys get married. That's cool, and gay girls if you want to do it. But the adoption thing, I think, give a kid a start in a normal life. The other law the Labour government brought in was the lowering the drinking age to 18, which essentially said that kids as young as 14 can be in the pub. And the police and the ambulances and all these people are saying the binge drinking things, since this law got changed, we're getting these real young kids coming in and they're binge drinking and overcome by alcohol. And the Labour government still doesn't change it because they think, oh no, we've got this deal with the breweries, The breweries were furious when they said some of these drink driving ads were working. What are they making drink driving ads about, man? Damn it, we've got booze to sell. We don't want them not bringing their cars in. We want them in there buying booze and drinking up. So, these drug dealers who are the booze barons, they're just running wild, and the Labour government appeases them. Here comes a chick with a yellow top. Here comes a man, he hasn't combed his mop. He's just looking for his family, and he won't do himself to look in a tree. Had an old friend, actor friend, homosexual gay man, yes. Pete. And he's a bit of a classic, and I remember when he got near the end of his life, I had to take him into the hospital, and he went in there and had these tests done, and then afterwards I said, oh, how are you? How are you feeling? And he said, Alex, I've just been operated on because I've got a massive abscess inside of my stomach, and they left the scalpel in there and they ruptured the abscess, and they've been in and out of me 2 or 3 times. And then the emphysema, I was coughing up buckets of snot, and it was disgusting, and terrible headaches, Alex, and my urinary function has ceased. And I said, and besides all that, Pete, how are you? And he went, oh, Alex, stop it. Oh, stop it, Alex. You're making me laugh, it hurts. Great bloke. Here's to you, Pete. my songs that I've written are, I can go through a couple, like Work Sucks. Work Sucks was I was having a terrible time at work, and I was working for this company in South Auckland. It was like a soulless place, but didn't even have a lunchroom. You're in this call centre getting loads of calls, and all these orders are coming through, you've got to process them, and I was like a zombie every day. And it got to the stage where I would come home at night and just go, like for half an hour, my arms to go out in the air as some sort of stress release for me, probably from Asia or Mongolia, I'm not sure. Asian stress relief. Oh, that's where I've seen it before, late night television. But anyway, yeah, Zombie, and I wrote the song from working at that place that I intended to get out of after a couple of months, but ended up there for about 10 months. It was hell, but I got better, I got faster, I got the things done, but it was hard yards. Yeah, and around about the time I met Kathleen, I wrote a song called Auckland Rain. Someone said that I plagiarised it off them. I don't think so. But anyway, because it's raining in Auckland all the time, and I thought I'd make this love story about Auckland and the rain, and a romantic, with piano accordions playing. I thought it'd be brilliant. Didn't quite turn out like that, but you know, there's always time to re-record these things, and yeah. So Auckland Rain will live because it's a great song. My other favourite song, probably my favourite song, is Can't Stop the Water, which is about, basically about the tsunami, about the people that were on the beach that day in Asia, and they might have been rich people, millionaires. They, in the middle of the year, they just take a couple of months off, they're so rich. And they sit on the beach and the big wave gets them. And then all the poor people, the big wave gets them. And that was what Can't Stop It was about. It means you can't stop the what's going to happen to you inevitably. All you can do is try and be a good person on planet Earth.
Tried to get higher, I tried to get beside you, tried to find this feeling that we had, tried to stop desire, I tried to be so really wild, tried to take that knife from your hand, but you can't stop the water, no you can't stop the water, 'cause it's rushing all around you, I'm glad that I have found you. Tried to be invisible, drifting in and out of sight. Everybody's got a song in their head. Tried to stay awake at night, I tried to do the thing that's right, stop the tears, they're falling from my face, but you can't stop the water, no you can't stop the water, 'cause it's rushing all around you, I'm glad that I have found you.
So that's the end of my little beach adventure. It certainly refreshed the memories and the memories. Yeah. So, good stuff. I'll get in the Nightmobile with King Kenny. We're off to Matiatia.
Sometimes they're your friend. Stopped at this oasis of love, I was looking for the Lord above. I left this movie and walked into the sun. But you can't stop the water, but you can't stop the water, 'cause it's rushing all around you, I'm glad that I have found you. No you can't stop the water, no you can't stop the water, 'cause it's rushing all around you, I'm lost in